and last name and where you're from, because if anything in Newfoundland and Labrador, we are proud of where you're from. Always be proud of where you're from. And we don't do this to make fun of you. We do a Screeched-In because we want to make you part of the family. Newfoundlanders make fun of themselves more than anybody else on the planet. And the reason why we do this is to make you part of the family, because Newfoundland and Labrador family is the most important thing you'll ever have on God's green earth. Okay? That's the first lesson. So to start this all off, I'm going to get everyone stand straight. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, because tree is a plant and a number in Newfoundland and Labrador. And I want everybody in this room right now from the mainland to yell at your first and last name and where you're from. Now, when you ask a mainlander where you're from, I always find the mainlanders always go to the biggest city with the nicest McDonald's, okay? No. If you're from Burlington, you're from Burlington. You're not from Toronto, okay? You understand what I'm saying? You don't go to the nicest city, okay, where you get your laundry done. If you go to anybody in Newfoundland, if you go anywhere in the world, you go to Japan, Australia, you go to a young lady, and you say, "My darling, where are you from?" And she's from Newfoundland. She goes, "My name is Tracy, I'm from Dildo." And Dildo's a real place in Newfoundland. Stop laughing, this is true. And it's true, isn't it? We all been to the Dildo Brewery, haven't we? This in the back, right? Yes. And it's across the harbor from what? Spread Eagle and down the street from Combine Chance. These are all real places in Newfoundland. It's true. It's true.
That's right.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and everybody in here is going to yell at your first and last name and where you're from. So let's try that now. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Smell it. Well, it smells like student loans paid off, doesn't it? You don't know what that smells like in Newfoundland, but the reason why I tell you, get you the guys to yell that out, because always be proud of where you're from. Newfoundlanders are like that. You can be anywhere on the planet. A Newfoundlander acts like a Newfoundlander. Be who you are. Maybe the rest of the world was like that, and you'd be in a better place right now. So that's the first thing you got for yourself. Okay, now. I feel like I'm running for politics or something. Stop clapping, what we got now. The next thing we're going to do, there's a big crowd here. What we're going to do right now is that in Newfoundland and Labrador, we are the sweetest people on the planet. That's fact. If you don't believe me, the most popular and most beautiful play in the world right now is called Come From Away. You know what it's about? It's about a bunch of Newfoundlanders acting like Newfoundlanders, right? Treat people well. That's what you show up to Newfoundland, we treat you like family. Treat people nice. So if you take anything from this, when you leave here today, smile at somebody, give them a wink and nod, give them a hug. You know what? That's the way it used to be. But what I got right here is a candy, because Newfoundland, of course, used to be his own country, and one day when you guys enjoy Newfoundland and Labrador, will be our own country again. But what I got right here is a candy, and everybody in this room, I'm going to give you one right now. This is a candy that's made exclusively in Newfoundland and Labrador. During Christmas, this is shipped all over the planet. Even the diabetics in Newfoundland eat this. So what we're going to do right now, at the end of this Screeched-In, I'm going to pick a few of you, because we're big, and at the end of this Screeched-In, you're probably going to want a few candies. So what I'm going to do, oh no, watch this one, you're going to love this one. So I'm going to pick a few. My darling, you take one, put that right in your gob. Gob's Newfoundland term for your mouth. Pop it in your gob. There you go. What do you put that in there?
Oh, thank you.
There you go. Put one over here, Blondie. Show you 3 glasses of wine in there. I can tell you. Here's your flesh in this. And come on, buddy. He's got the, look at this. Right from the Sears free piece buy. Remember you get the whole dinner? You're looking good, buddy. Pop that in your mouth. Put it in your mouth, man. Now, the reason why I do that now, put that there. There's enough. Spit it out. Give it in my hand. Give it in my hand. Spit. That's enough. There, come on, Blondie. Oh, there you go. Here you go. Now, the reason why he does this is because now I got 4, and what do they call? I'll get you to read it. Mother, what does that say right there?
No.
So what did you have in your mouth? What did you have in your mouth? You had a knob in your mouth, my darling. You put your knob right there. And the reason it works, if you give me a hard time, somebody's going to get that old wet, dirty old knob shoved in your gob. So you got to do it right now. Now at the end of it, I want everybody to take this, because you're going to want that a nice little candy to take the taste out of your mouth. Now it's a sweet candy, isn't it? It's a nice candy. That's why I said, if any Newfoundland Labrador, have a smile, have a candy, have a sweet. Okay? Don't worry about tomorrow, don't worry about your Atkins diet, have a bit of fun tonight. Now, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to feed you, because in Newfoundland and Labrador, when you walk in through the door, we feed you. Okay? That's the way we are. We take care of our family. If you walk in, there's 10 of you, there's 1 loaf of bread, we cut it into 9 pieces, and everybody gets a piece, and the only person who doesn't eat is Mom. Mom's over by the sink, making sure everybody's fed. So what we got right here for you, crowd, is something that everybody in this room is after making gravy from, Newfoundland steak. Now, you mainlanders, Newfoundland steak, you may laugh, but everybody in this room knows you take it, you fry it up on either side. Boys, I'm looking at the table right here now. You get hung over, you go home, big old piece of homemade bread, bit of mustard on it. So what you mainlanders call it bologna. Now, before you all stop bitching and moaning, if you're a vegetarian, don't worry. There hasn't been real meat in bologna in 30, 40 years, okay? All it is a bunch of lips and arse all ground up in a spice, okay? Now, how do you notice the good stuff? It's got the wax on it. That's how you know it's good. You don't buy no blow no wax on it. Now let the wax on it to show you that I didn't, cheap on any expense. Peel the wax off before you eat it. I don't want to be pulling the wax out of you like it pulls your tits out of the cat's hole every Christmas. Okay? So we're starting here. We're going to pass this around like communion plate. Here, take that. Take the whole thing. Take it and pass it around. Just watch it, because I find mainlanders always do the same thing. You watch. Just watch. Now, everybody take one piece. Pass it down this way. Gotta love it up. You boys see the cocktail waitress now. Gotta get it over there. Take one piece. Go. Look at them. They're all holding on to it like communion. Boys, it's not the pulp, boy. Peel it off and throw it in the cow. Come on, now. Come on. Oh, all right, take it. My God, if you have a hard time with bologna, you have a hard time with bologna. Listen, I eat it every day. Look how tall I am. Get it on the wall. Peel that off. Come on, Gigi. Come on. Now pass it through. For the love of God, get pups. Does anybody have a big stick in the back? He can eat the whole thing there in the back. Go on. Now, while you guys are eating it, not bad, isn't it? It's all chock full of vitamin X and W, whatever, newspaper, whatever's in it. Now, while you guys are eating the bologna, just peel it up there, boys. Throw it together. Right dainty. Boys, you be home chopping on that. Now I'm going to catch it. Now, while you guys are eating the bologna, just like a true Newfoundland fashion, I'm going to ask you, are ye a screecher? And you're going to reply with?
Yes, God.
With your mouth full of bologna. I want to stick your bologna right after you. So here we go. Are ye a screecher?
Yes,
Are ye a screecher?
Yes.
You got a good crowd on your own. I'm telling you, you're in trouble now at the end of this night. Now, while you guys are chock full of all the bologna, but I gotta touch it, bro. You're a good looking man. I like you in Twilight. I like you in Twilight, man. You're a good looking guy. Now, while you guys are all eating this up, I'm going to teach you now. You might notice on this Arse in Canada, we speak a little bit different. We speak a bit quicker. We got a bit of a twang to ourselves. I don't know who she is. I'm giving her a hug. Come here. Come here. Oh, you can tell she loves Fleetwood Mac. You can just tell. Look at her. Stevie Nicks. Come here. Get right in here. Give me a kiss, huh? Got her. Got her. Did you see it? Now, by Newfoundland law, I can live in your house rent free for 6 months. That's how it works. You kiss me on the lips. Some of you have the paperwork in the back. Okay. So you notice we speak a little bit different here. We speak a bit quicker. It's because the wind, and we always speak a bit louder. It's because it's so windy here that we gotta yell at you so those can hear across, okay?
That's why.
Right? That's right, buddy, you know? So what I'm gonna do, I'll teach you a phrase that every Newfoundland Labradorian knows, okay? We have a very distinct languages. We actually, one of the biggest universities in Canada. We have our own encyclopedias here. At our university, we teach our dialect. We have one of our own dictionary. It's called Newfoundlandese to English. This is fact. This is all true. People from St. John's don't understand people from the West Coast, and nobody understands anybody from Harbour Breton. That's the way it works here, okay? Now, is anybody from Harbour Breton here? Doesn't matter. You can't understand it. Doesn't matter. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to teach you a phrase. I want you to repeat after me in unison, which means all together, okay? Okay? And in Newfoundlandese language, on the rock we speak Spanish. This young girl, I can tell you, you looks like one of these girls in the Newfoundland commercials that puts the clothes on and walk down over her. We're keeping you, you're not going nowhere. So I want you to repeat after me. Here we go. Indeed I is me old cock and long may your big jip draw. It's always the one with 3 glasses of wine. Got one word out of it. Now where are you from? Oh, yeah, anybody from Newfoundland? There's a Newfoundlander got drunk in a boat and lost one day. This is what happens when you now. So what I'm going to do, I'm slow it down for you, okay? I'm going to slow it down for you. I'm going to do 1/5 of the part 5 times. So I'm going to break it into 5 parts. I'm going to do 1/5 of the part 5 times, because 1/5 of the part times 5 is 5. It's 1. You're an attractive man, but it's 1. 1/5 times 5 is 1. But you're good looking, don't worry about it. You won't need that, okay? It's on your new smartphone area. So I want you to repeat after me. Here we go. Go ahead. He's older, boss. Oh, Jesus, right. No, so here we go. Indeed I is.
Indeed I is.
Me old cock.
Me old cock.
And long may.
And long may.
Your big jib.
Your big jib.
Draw.
Draw.
Indeed I is me old cock.
Indeed I is me old cock.
And long may your big jib draw.
And long may your big jib draw.
Now I don't care if you're drinking. We're going to do it all together. I'm going to this now. Now wait. Indeed I is me old cock, and long may your big jib draw.
Indeed I is me old cock, and long may your big jib draw.
Well, buddy, you're right. Yeah, what you just said didn't mean something. If anything in Newfoundland and Labrador, we are the most politest, friendliest people on the planet. We can be right next to you in church, next to you in the urinal. We're going to say hi. That's what we love. Where you at, buddy? Where you at? So that's what it means. Adidas Mioka comes from across the pond many decades ago. It means bonjour. How you doing? Say hi to people. Be nice to people. Treat people the way you want to be treated. That's why if you take anything from this, smile. The world will be a better place if you smile at somebody. Okay, that's what it means. And a jib's a sail on a ship. So when I say Lami or Big Jib Job, if there's God, Buddha, or your spouse that you believe in, when life gets rough, maybe you get a breath from the old Lord himself and everything's going to work out. So in language terms it means, what do you buddy, if I don't see you no more, good luck. Indeed I is the old cock, Lami or Jib Jib, that's what it means. It's nice. Okay? Your pockets are down back in the pockets. Wait a minute. I'm going to check, but there's something in there. Oh, you must work out. Yeah. Now they spoke like a Newfoundlander. You get the blonde going through you. You had a few knobs in your mouth. You're all points, so not bad right here. Now it's time to pass the boobs out. Now before I pass this out, there's a few rules. One, who's someone here? What's your name? You look like a guy who passed booze out before. Come here, come here. Yes. And always, look at him. He looks like if you guys give me a hard time, he can beat the piss out of you. Come here. What's your name? Just to let you know, if you hug a Gingy in Newfoundland, you can win $5 on a scratch ticket. That's the way it works. Yeah. We got the booze over here. She knows verse 2, don't you, my darling? Yes. Now what we got for the kids, because it's the way it works. We're gonna pass this around. There's a couple here on the sides, you know what it is. But for the kids, I got this. Purity syrup. Now this is called the original Red Bull. Oh my darling. No, you're nodding. If you don't believe this, just to make sure the kids, you know it's safe, I'll have a little taste for you. Oh God. Now. Yes, what, you know what I She's from Torbe, so I'll put it over there. Now, you'll pass it out. Watch it, what? Now, while he's passing this out, there's a few things you need to know about Newfoundland Screech. Newfoundland Screech originally is not from Newfoundland. It's a Caribbean rum. Many moons ago, everybody in this room knows this story. We used to go down when we were in our own country and trade our cod stocks for a delicious unnamed rum in the Caribbean. Next time you guys go down to Jamaica on your work term, whatever you're doing down there, and as you go to the place where after the rum is made, you'll see the Screech is still made there to this day. It's the only place in the world that another place lets leave the shores, and a place called Rome. We're so unique in Newfoundland, Labrador, but the only place in the world that has port outside of Portugal. And I dare say the boys in the back of the cab, when you ran out of booze, you drank the old Newlands, boys, don't talk about it. Now. Which one? He's not from here, he's from England. I like her. Buddy, you're having a shot. Your daughter just called you out, my buddy. That's lies. There's no redheads in England, buddy. That's lies. But it was called Newfoundland rum. This is a true story. It was called Newfoundland rum for many a generation. During World War II, Newfoundland was its own country. Okay? And the Americans asked Newfoundland to fight with them. Newfoundland lost more men per capita at that war than any other place on the planet. That's why Newfoundland had such a hard time getting back on the feet. But the first thing the Newfoundlanders did when we got to the Americans, we brought the rum in the bottom of the boat. This is a true story. If you don't believe me, as my mother would say, you can check it out on the Google. Okay? So the Newfoundlanders are down at the bottom of the boat. The American captain walked by. And I use my mainland accent. Now everybody calm down because it's pretty attractive. You want to hear it? This is what your crowd sound like. So the American captain walked by and saw the Newfoundlanders and went, "Excuse me, gentlemen. Looks like you guys are having a fantastic time. I was wondering perhaps for a moment I could go down and have a drink of rum with you fellows and enjoy the evening." That's what your crowd sounds like. Foolish, isn't it? Huh? Can I say the word? It sounds like my student's loan officer. He's trying to find me on the phone. Now, but the first thing the Newfoundlander said is, come on in, have a drink. So he went down and had a big old swig. And he let an ungodly squeal out. He couldn't handle it, okay? And the boy said, boys, everybody ready? Because he thought the Newfoundlanders were making their way to the cabin. He said, boys, he's fine. He just had to let Newfoundland Screech out. And honest to God, my nanny Clark and her Cesar, that's how it's got a name, Newfoundland Screech. Now, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and you know what? A Newfoundlander will never ask you to do something that he won't do himself. Maybe twice on a good night. Got the energy. Now, you like that one, didn't you? Oh, boy. You and me go down the street there now. Now, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and I want you to slam this in your goal. There's only one rule, there's 2 rules. 1, no chaser. I need this to burn, okay? Okay? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, put it in ya. Now look around, there's always one. There she is, got a face like a hen's hole. God love her, come here, my girl. Oh, hold on to me. Now, we're almost done, okay? Now, there's a big crowd in here, and I got certificates made up for everybody in this room. Saying this beautiful day you became honorary Newfoundland Labradorians. They are right here. They even got the old face on, okay? And I even got a special one here. Oh, Patrick, buddy, if I get your name right, this is gonna be great. Vulcan Hounds. Is it close enough? Get your arse up here. Come on. So what we're gonna do? No, it gets better. So what we're gonna do? Okay? Get up in the middle, man. You sound like me in my first prom night. I know what to do. Okay, wait up. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do you, and then what we're gonna do is clue up and we're gonna do everybody else because we're proud of it. But there's a few rules, okay? The reason why we do this, if you don't partake in this part of the Screeched-In, you do not become an honorary Newfoundland Labradorian, you do not become part of the Royal Order, and you do not get your 8 weeks of unemployment insurance, is why I'm here right now. Now, what do I got? Oh, here she is, my boy. Now, there's a few things I notice about mainlanders. One, listen, everybody in this room is after kissing worse. Don't even get on with it. But the one thing I find about the mainlanders is that you're always worried about the germs and the Purell. So the first thing I'm going to do, make sure she's nice and clean for you. So I'll get right in. There we go, all right? Don't worry, Newfoundlanders, man, we're just like a golden retriever. We're clean, but don't worry. So just what we're going to do, because you're the first one, we're going to have a bit of fun. I'm going to do this. We're going to work our way down. But because me nan used to say this, not only do I want you to kiss the catfish, because you're the first one, I'm gonna hold her up, and as me mother would say, I want you to live from ears to tip, right from the tail to the top. So and I'm gonna hold it on the top of your head. There's only 2 rules. There's 2 rules when you're kissing me cod, okay? Number 1, you can't have your hands in your pocket when you're kissing me codfish. We're not in downtown Montreal with a pocket full of singles. And the next one, you can't look me in the eyes when you're kissing the codfish, okay? You look right in the codfish's eyes. So I'm gonna lay this down. Looking at me, I can feel it. You're gonna get right here. Okay, when I go 1, 2, 3, you're gonna lick it from here to here. You ready? 1, 2, 3. There you go. There we go. Now. Hold on, tell you now. That's good. Now we're almost done. There's a few more things. Don't go nowhere. Now before I go around and everybody give a little kiss, I always say this. If you can't be foolish at a wedding in Newfoundland, around family, on a rock in the Atlantic, a half an hour off from the rest of the plane to sleep off your hangover the next day, you can't be foolish anywhere. But there's a few things you need to know. First, it's Newfoundland and Labrador. We're actually one of the biggest provinces in Canada, don't forget that, okay? 2 of the most beautiful animals in the world are from here. The Newfoundland dog, the Labrador Retriever. Now you know where they're from. They're not named after a person, they're named after this place. We have the oldest city in North America, the oldest town in North America. We have a street which you're on, that has more bars per capita, the smallest population of any place on the planet. We were the first people, I'd like to throw this one,